What is up, Work Time Fun? Uber Noob Cake back with another installment of helping out the Lowbies. This is Monkey Max. He's attacking 2 wars back now, and wanted to get this in before the next war starts and it gets wiped out. So here we go. Kind of interesting. He throws down his lightning spells on that cluster of defenses. Only manages to take out one of the wizard towers. And right about here is where the problem begins. He did not deal with that dragon. It single-handedly takes out the remaining troops that he's got out on the battlefield right now. So that is why we're here, and we're going to try and help him out. Alright, we're back with his profile here. And right away you can see that there's a huge problem. He basically rushed himself to Town Hall 8. His troops are way behind, and that is why he is having such a hard time in war at this point. There's a lot of stuff here he needs to upgrade. He needs to get a dragon first. Keep working on that Dark Elixir. Get that king as high as you can. He maxes out at level 10 at Town Hall 8. So you got a ways to go there, but once you get him up to say 5 or so, you'll see an impact with him. Since you seem to be lining up against Town Hall 7s as it is on a regular basis right now, which is fine for you. Should help you out there. Get some stars under your belt once you get your troops going in the right direction. Spells here max out at 5. Yours are still at Town Hall 6 level, so definitely need to get them up. Get a dragon for sure. They're still viable at Town Hall 8. The other thing too is get your Dark Barracks going. Get yourself some hogs. Level them up. I believe max level for them is 4 at Town Hall 8, and they are definitely usable at Town Hall 8. They can destroy bases, just like you see in Town Hall 9 videos. So try and work your way in that direction with your Dark Elixir. I did notice that your drill is only level 1. Try and get that up as high as you can. You can get 2 of them now, and they max out at level 3. What else is there here? Your wall breakers, need to get them up. That way you can at least gain entrance to some of the walls that you're facing a lot easier than having to have 3 or 4 of them in your army comp. Wizards, they're all right. They're level 4, so they're still at Town Hall 7 level, but I mean they'll do some work for you right now as it is. Yeah, you have a lot of work to do here. Basically, I see that you're upgrading your mines right now, which is good, so you can finish off upgrading all of your elixir pumps. Keep going in that direction. Like I said before, get the drills, get the Dark Elixir drills going. You can get 2, get them up to level 3 as soon as you can. Get all your collectors to level 12, which is the max level for them at this point in time, and then go from there. Start working on your army. Leave all of your defenses the way they are right now. Don't worry about it. We're trying to focus on you getting better at attacking, and that brings me to the next point here. Let's try and break down your attack, or break down the base that you're attacking, and see what other things you might have been able to do to at least get 1 star. Here we are looking at this base. Now, we'll go and look at when I go and look at a base, the first thing that I'm looking for is the clan castle. And where can I try and lure the troops out of this thing? And the other one is what's going to be inside there. So this is a Town Hall 7. He's got it maxed out at 20 spaces, and that almost automatically means there's a dragon in here if this is a competent war clan, which they ended up being. So there's a dragon in here. Now, how are you going to pull that out? And that's pretty easy on this base. He's made it easy for you. All you're going to need to do is you can drop a giant here or a giant over here. And that giant's going to target on, one of these cannons. And notice the area right here. The giant, once he walks into that, boom, pops out the dragon, and there you go. So at that point, what you're going to do is find a way to lure that dragon off to the side. So find some areas that aren't going to be affected by any of the defenses, and you'll notice right off the bat that there are huts on each of the corners at the top and bottom. If you wanted to still come in at the top where you did, that's great. Just drop one archer there on that hut, let the dragon guy his way up to the top, and if you're going to bring a dragon in your CC, I've seen this in some of our other attackers' attacks, you basically use your CC's dragon to counter their CC dragon. And how you do that is drop a couple of your giants like you did, or your Barb King down up here. So drop your Barb King down, next to that hut after the dragon is near it. And he's going to walk this way because he's not going to be able to attack the dragon. Drop your CC dragon over here next to the other dragon, and they will fight each other. Once that dragon chases your king down a little bit. At that point, that dragon should go down, drop in, if you want, drop in some of them behind it, and they will take out the dragon. You can pursue the rest of your attack, and at that point, you're not having an uphill battle just because that dragon is out of the way. So next thing is, point of entry. That was good that you weakened the whole structure, the 4 structures that you did. So it allowed you to get closer to that town hall once you break in. Like I said before, you're going to need to up your wall breakers because of the walls on this base. You would have had to bring, I think, 8 probably to break in to the next segment of walls at that point. The other thing too is maybe find another place to break into this base rather than up at the top there by the Barb King. Notice down here, once you break open one of these in here with the cannons on it, so if you drop one, it's going to come in and hit this corner or this corner. If you drop it somewhere over in this area here, he's going to walk all the way over there and do that. Make sure that you have some giants in ahead of him, because more than likely this archer tower is going to be able to range that, and this mortar as well is going to be able to hit over here. So always have some giants out ahead, and put your wizards in behind, of course. Throw your wall breakers down. Once this compartment breaks, the next set of giants, or next set of wall breakers that you have, if you set them up in this area, should path in this direction. They're going to go to the nearest closed compartment with a defense in it, which probably will end up being this mortar here. So hopefully they're going to hit this wall segment right here. They're going to bust that open, and because that's on a corner of 2 compartments and into the main compartment, then that will gain you access. So then you drop down the rest of your giants. They walk in here, get this thing, throw in your wizards in behind, and eventually they'll funnel their way in to the core and get to that town hall. So it's going to be rough because of how low level your troops are, but always deal with that clan castle first. That's right now, I think, the biggest tip I can give you at this point. So try and take that information with you into your next attacks, and we'll see how well you do. This is Uber Noob Cake. I'm signing off.